The man disappeared without explanation and doesn't get in touch? Hi, my name is Mona Romanska. I'm a love coach, and today I would like to tell you why men pull away and what to do with that. How do you deal with this situation when your partner suddenly pulls away without explaining anything? To be fair, yes, women do it too, but much less often. Psychologically speaking, it is much more common for a man to disappear without explaining his reasons. Women leave silently in exceptional cases. In reality, underneath such convenient non-verbalism, men can hide a whole bunch, from a poor upbringing to mental illness, or he's just dealing with something and just needs space to work through it. It could be something at work, financial issues, emotional issues, family issues. Whatever the case, he is stressed out and emotionally overwhelmed and wants to deal with it on his own. This is common male response to stress. And if so, give him that space to figure things out. He is losing interest in you? I know, nightmare scenario women fear. It's important to correctly identify which is which, but if you don't know, it's better to assume he needs space to work out his own emotions. This way you don't make things worse. It's normal for people to cycle between wanting to get close and wanting to spend time on their own. This actually makes for a healthy relationship. The biggest mistake you can do is to try to win him over. When a guy pulls away, a lot of women react by trying to win him over again. She thinks maybe if he rediscovers how amazing she is, then he will come back. She is extra attentive, goes above and beyond, and tries to be what she thinks he wants. This is useless for several reasons. First, acting this way infringes upon his freedom and makes him feel smothered, makes you look desperate. It might have nothing to do with you, so there is nothing to prove here. And if he is pulling away because it has something to do with you, then again, there is nothing to do. Just let him be. Then, don't obsess over it. Stop putting mental energy into figuring out what he is thinking, how he is feeling, if he is losing interest in you, and so on. Spend that time literally doing anything else, anything. Worrying about how he feels makes the situation worse. This applies to all areas of life. When has worrying about something over led to a good place? Well, go do anything else. Read, go for a run, swim, bike, shopping, go to spa, go with your girlfriends for a drink. Do something fun that you enjoy and makes you happy. The way to reignite a man's interest is actually quite simple. Be interesting. There is nothing interesting about a woman who is desperate for a man and pinning away for him. And what's happened if you made that man the center of your life? Or your interest? Exactly. What captivates a man is a woman who can be happy on her own and doesn't need a man to feel good about herself. Don't smother him. The biggest mistake is to cling to him even tighter and shower him with love and attention to reel him back in. Don't come at him with blame and accusations. Just tell him where you're coming from. It's much better to respond instead of react. When you respond, you have a choice. You take it in all the information and decide what the best course of action is. When you react, you're slave to the emotions and you usually say things you regret. I know it can feel personal, but it really isn't. This is the opposite of what he needs. A man has stopped communicating without explanation. What to do about it? Well, don't devalue your experience. Everything that happens to us shapes us as persons. Every relationship, like every breakup, it's a lesson. Try to understand what yours is. Maybe the man disappeared without explanation so that you realize that this is not the kind of partner you want, or you can learn to draw energy from yourself and not from others. Believe me, being self-sufficient person will draw attention to you of a lot of men. And remember, you don't look for happy life. You make it. If you like this video, please leave likes and comments and subscribe for my channel.